It's 9:36. This, sadly, is my last day here at the Hideaway Island Resort in Vanuatu. It's a little bit of sadness, I've got to say. I've really enjoyed it here. I hope you've enjoyed the content. Actually, I know you haven't been able to enjoy the content because you haven't seen a lot of it yet, but rest assured, it's coming. There's been, as you'd expect on an island, the Wi-Fi is not the greatest, but I have been creating content daily. Aside from the daily vlog that you are seeing, I've also created daily regular vlogs, and they're all going to be coming very soon to an internet near you. Before we get there though, I have a question to a company. The company is called PolarPro. Now, if you are a photographer or a videographer, you may well have heard of this brand, PolarPro, these guys. My question relates to this product. Now, oh, shiza. That's lucky that landed on the actual device, on the actual mat. What am I trying to stumble out saying here? I just dropped this and you don't want to scratch it. This is a GoPro dome. It's how you get those half underwater, half above water photos and videos. Now you obviously don't want to scratch this dome. That's why it comes in a wetsuit material casing. I just dropped it, but it landed in the dome. And the reason I dropped it, which isn't what I was going to talk about, but I dropped it because this thing came out. It's on the floor here. This thing, that's what you use to plug the back of the dome when you're not putting a GoPro in it. And I gotta say, PolarPro, while we're here, I'm gonna talk about something else, but while we're here, that is a lousy design. That thing doesn't even stay in there. It just falls out willy-nilly, and I just picked it up from that, and of course, it did not stay in, it fell out. I'm getting a little riled here. No need to get riled, but what I wanna talk to you about is, it does ship with a GoPro handle. The question I've got to you, PolarPro, and anyone else that's watching, listen to this. Is this thing meant to fill up with water? Because I don't see any way to get the water out, aside from shaking it violently. This thing floated when I first used it. It was great. It made my GoPro like a floaty device. After going scuba diving, we went down to 12 meters. I did my Discover scuba diving here with Richard, the dive master here at Hideaway Island, and that let me go down to 12 meters. That's the first time I've ever been down in a scuba diving, first time I've ever used a respirator, first time I've ever been under the water, not snorkeling. We went down to 12 meters. Invariably, this thing filled up with water. How do you get the water out? There's nothing on there. It's just a sealed unit. Do I have to take this water back to Australia with me? PolarPro, come on, that can't be right. That's got to be either I've got a faulty product, or it's not meant to go down past a certain depth, maybe. Now that doesn't seem right. Well, that probably does seem right, because when you think about this, that's a stupid design. I'm going to say it again. Why? It's frustrating. It's frustrating that you've got a great product and then you think that's going to be an adequate stopping mechanism. Come on, get your hand off it. Yeah, when you think about what this product is used for and how it's used, it's probably not really designed to go down below, well, it's on the surface, right? That's how it's effective.